we're going to cover how to move from that long range, slow, rhythmic moving to a very fast staccato, chopping type movement that brings you into medium to medium close range. Now what you're doing when you're making the first slow movements and opening stances is, in effect, you're slowing up the person's mind who you are fighting against. It's very similar if you think of a cobra swaying back and forth in front of its prey, mesmerizing its prey before it actually makes the final attack. That is the concept in your mind that you have to obtain to pull this off correctly. However, once the other person's mind gets shut down or brought down to your own level, then you want to quickly change directions and accelerate very quickly and aggressively into him so that before his mind can catch up to what what you're doing now, you've already run over him or pulled off the move that you want to do. So, John will help me out here. Just the person standing there. If you're in this position, say at this particular range right here, and you want to move in, we start to make use of the stomping action that you saw in the Jurus with the motion with just the feet, first of all, this way, which gives a sound effect, plus it gets you to cover your body, plus it allows you to stop and destroy anything that's coming in range with it. And when you add the hands to it, you have something that looks like this. So you're giving a zigzag pattern. Now there is no actual standardized direction for this to move in. So that's up to you when you actually pull it off, because it obviously would depend on his angle and which way he was standing. But to learn it, you do a zigzag pattern, starting off, we'll say if John were to have a left lead, you would start your movement away from the direction that you're going to attack in. So I would start this way, take a leap this way, kick, and punch. All right, so what I'm doing is, slowly, now right here, I've distracted him with the high upper hand movement. I've caught the backhand under here, which has two reasons, and I'll tell you what they are. This would start here with a kick to this leg, and a punch to the head, which could be stopping a punch with this hand while you come over. Or the Indonesians are very fond of carrying a knife back in the back part of their sarong here, sometimes a little curved knife that we saw in the very first tape called the Kalamba, the tiger's claw. That then would be produced this way to make a cut. But the idea now is to be able to get in there from this very slow, rhythmic motion to an attack. Now notice these hands are coming up and down this way in here. You don't want to do this because you're full bore open. It becomes not an opening stance but a blunder. Okay, so the hands have to be moving in this manner. This comes from the blackock or the crane system where you're hitting with the wrists up and palm heel strikes down, so that if he tries to throw a blow when I'm coming in, this is taken out of the way and there's actually a follow-up technique available. So use the zigzag pattern as one method of getting in. Now there's more than that. Again, that's called stomping and slapping. Practice it from all different angles.